Hello, kiddos. Welcome to Sex Talk with JoJo Bear. And you know what? I'm just gonna give you a little bit of my opinion. If you can last that long, then welcome to the show. So I wanted to talk a little bit about masturbation. Yeah, let's jacking off, boffing it, choking the chicken, spanking the monkey. I actually don't like choking the chicken or spanking the monkey. Um, I mean, I don't like those terms. I'm an animal lover, so it just, yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. You're not going to worry about it. Anyway, we're going to talk about masturbation, and specifically, as a person who has done masturbation coaching with I'm going to go here with cisgendered men. I've done a lot of masturbation coaching with cisgendered men. I work with men, all types of men, gay, straight, trans, bi. It's something that I feel really comfortable with, and something that I enjoy doing. So that's a different video. We could talk about that on a different day. What I'm talking about here is, as a person who has masturbated himself, and also have been able to hold space for a lot of folks, witnessing folks in self-pleasure, with the specificness around helping people be in their body more and enjoy their body and enjoy their genitals. Okay. So a lot of times people will say, well, you're a masturbation coach. Why would you need to teach people that? Especially guys, that people with penises use their penises quite a bit. Okay. I'm generalizing. Okay. A lot, some, occasionally, people with penises. So the one thing that I've noticed, I'm trying to get to a point here. The one thing that I am aware of, and holding space and watching a lot of guys, men, people with penises, what happens is there's a tendency for several things to happen. And here's what I watch being a masturbation coach. So I'm giving you like a little bit of a background on what you can do if you are coaching folks that want to practice better self-pleasure. Okay, so one of the things that I do notice a lot is a lot of people holding their breath. So just being in that space of constricting your breath and constricting your diaphragm and not breathing properly is really a really main key to not feel pleasure. Okay, so you're constricting the whole body. So practicing breathing and at least opening up that channel can actually just help, even if that's the only thing you do. So a lot of times I see a lot of guys just holding their breath, like, ooh, right? And if you're just practice. If you're a person that's wanting to learn how to self-pleasure better, when you practice, next time you practice, I'm going to call it practicing, think about it. Are you holding your breath? And I have an idea why this is happening, because a lot of folks, since we have so much shame around masturbation, if you've ever grown up in a religion or a church that say masturbation is evil, you're going to grow hair on your hands, or you're going to burn your eyes out, or whatnot, all the fables that happen with masturbation, guilt and shame. There's a tendency to not want to make noise. We don't want mommy and daddy to hear. We don't want your neighbors to hear. And that, if practiced enough, as a person who's done and has been, and I am a clinical hypnotherapist as well, there's a lot of ways that we create these associations that become basically embedded into us somatically, right? What does that mean, Jojo? That means that if you practice something enough, it becomes second nature. Your body takes it on. So if you're practicing holding your breath and being quiet and not making noise, then guess what? Every time you masturbate, and therefore every time you have sex, you're probably going to stop breathing and stop making noise. So this is for all the people that don't make noise. Everybody that does make noise, and some of you make a lot of noise, I know. I remember you, David, back in the day making all that noise. My neighbors did complain, but fuck the neighbors, right? Who cares? They're jealous of your pleasure. Let them hear. Let them hear. If you need permission from me, which you don't need, let God hear you. Yeah, bring God into your bedroom, sweetie. All right. I'm not going to even go there. I'm not going there. Okay. I said the G word. I meant little g, not big G. Okay. Let me get back to business. The second thing that I notice with folks that when they're masturbating is no movement. Like literally no movement. Like if you're sitting on that chair and you're just wanking it, or you're just kind of really stiff, there's no movement with the hands, with the bodies, there's no hip movements, there's no gyration, there's no anything, right? Your body is like super stationary. It's no different than a file cabinet. You're like so stationary, okay? So like with breathing, movement can really activate different parts of your body. So movement could look like this. It could be standing, it could be laying down, moving around, it could be touching your body that you're shaking. You can really go for an ecstatic, dancey kind of movement. You really pick and choose, right? But the movement of your body while you're self-pleasuring can really, really bring up a lot more of the eros. What does that mean? It means that you're actually getting your blood flowing. You're actually getting your heart beating faster. You're getting the brain waves are changing. So you can actually like really change yourself completely. Your whole body can be participating in what was so remote, just really so finite. You just like this little space of like, oh, I'm just going to wank it, right? Therefore, if movement gets the body all, you bring the whole body in. Okay, so movement, so breathing, movement. Okay, those are like two major importance things. And with that breathing and movement, like I said earlier, there's noise. Make some sounds. Really revel in your pleasure. Yes. While you're breathing, make some noise. Really liberate that voice of yours, right? Bring it all in. There's and get silly about it. You can get totally silly. Like I've watched so many. One of the biggest things that I tell folks, if you're going to do any kind of work around sexuality, or if you are interested in just the whole psyche of a person's sexual being, I say like witness people self-pleasuring. Like just get a lot of people. It doesn't matter what gender, but just witness a lot of people. I've had the privilege to just witness, like not participate, just witness. And I see the seriousness. It's like some folks are so fucking serious. It's like, oh honey, are you like solving a math equation or something right now? Like you're literally making love to yourself. You're literally making love to yourself. Unserious the situation. Make it fun. Laugh. Giggle. Smile. Like there's a whole sect of I don't know, is Twitter still a thing? But on Twitter for a while, I was like I was subscribing to a lot of these guys that practice gooning. Do you know gooning? It's this just kind of like real ecstatic-y, like weird facial expression, like just completely going into an altered state while self-pleasuring. and edging and doing all that stuff. So it's like, if you ever have the opportunity to witness someone gooning, which I love saying that word, then be there. Okay, so here are my recommendations as a masturbation coach. Okay, you didn't ask for it, but I'm telling you, is breath. Learn how to breathe. Honey, take a breath. Breathing is living. Second, make some sound, make some noise, like shout up on the rooftops, right? Let them hear. Who the fuck cares? There's a lot more noise happening. We have more noise pollution in this planet than anything else. Okay, so make some noise, right? Movement, move your body. Get off that stupid office chair and stand up or move. Get on your knees and rock and roll. This movement. And also, don't take yourself so seriously. Smile while you're doing it, even if you're alone. Visualize or imagine that the angels are looking at you. Maybe the past hunky dudes or women or whatever your scene is are staring at you. Just unseriousness. And as for extra credit, have fun with others. Like, have a circle of pleasure. Like, get a couple of friends around and just practice and talk while you're doing it, right? It's totally fine to be communal and to express yourself. You are making love to yourself. Remember this, you're making love to yourself. If you can learn how to make love to yourself properly, then you can actually fuck others. And that was vulgar. You can make love to others, okay? So listen, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. And how do you practice it? Yeah. So thank you for listening. Go out and self-pleasure, make love to yourself, enjoy your body. And if no one's told you they love you today, I'm telling you I love you. So I'm self-loving you. Ciao for now.